Listen, when I say I was like disturbed out of my goddamn sleep, disturbed. Okay. On that extra introduction, y'all should already know what it is by this time. And when I say it's a stench, but it was like how I was woke up, and then it's like the person I saw, whoever it was that they had on the phone, that shit right there was like the person being there, and then it was like who, as soon as this person was trying to text somebody or make a call, it was like a odor, like it's one of those odors it just hit you, and it's just like fuck, like I had no choice to wake up. That's like, you know how if you pass out and a person got to figure out how to wake you up type shit. That was what just went on ahead and woke me up. And I'm sitting here like, as soon as this person is sitting there, this is like somebody texted somebody and it was just like, I just can't wait for them to text me right back. And it's just like, as soon as that person texts back and then they pick up the phone and call the person like right in front of somebody, and it's like the stench hit. But it's like as they having this comfort, it's like somebody sitting there texting somebody just to see like what their reaction would be. Like, I knew they would, text me back really fast or whatever. And then this person, they start having a conversation, and it was just like a stench. It's like a female was on the other line, or somebody wanted to be a female, or something like that. And then it was just like the stench came through, and it was like, sure, just girl, you just get on up. You just needed to go ahead and just, get a little bit of rest or whatever. But it was just like, if somebody just needed somebody to stay away, baby, that's a smell you just don't fucking forget. That's a smell, like it was basically trying to let me know like either this person would have this type of smell on them, or whoever is around this person or working with this person, it would literally be a stench that they carry. But it also was showing me like as I'm moving around, it's just like lady parts, but I was like, I don't be moving around like that. I don't even, get down like that. And it's just like, but it was making it very clear it's surrounding this one person, and whatever this one person is these people around this person. And I was just like, shit, if somebody trying to make it very clear for somebody to, not be around or something like that, honey, you won. This is like someone throwing magic or doing like, you know, baneful stuff and work like that. Also, whoever was born in 1997, they are literally the fuck around me at this time. This is like someone I realize somebody's name could be Armani or Harmony or some shit like that. This is like, well, they don't even know me like that, and whatever it is, it's a female, but it's a female getting dudes to do something on her fucking behalf. And it's like, well, shit, if I gotta show up over there, it ain't gonna look as somebody's trying to make something look something that it's not. But it's also somebody gonna figure out at the same time. It's people around you that's involved in this shit, and it's like, well, I'm gonna give them a pass today, and it's just like, why are you giving somebody a pass? This is like a female trying to get a dude to do something. They end up falling through with whatever it is that they was trying to do or whatever. And whatever it is that they're trying to get these dudes to do is like, okay, cool. Well, I'll leave them alone today. Like I'm getting somebody tomorrow, I'll leave them alone today. And it's just like, shout out, what's the sole purpose of whatever the fuck it is that you doing, and for you to send other fucking people to do what it is that you fucking say. Like it's really giving a fucking female running a whole bunch of fucking dudes, and they don't realize like I'm hearing somebody finna be on fucking today's news. Somebody, you gonna see people in your fucking complex or wherever the fuck it is that you live, because it's like somebody is like they feeling like they ain't gonna be able to lose by whatever cost this is, but whatever this cost is gonna lead to, it's gonna lead to whatever this situation is. Because I'm telling you, it's a stench. If these are men moving off of the strength of a fucking female, this bitch got a stench. She has a stench on her. Like, bro, I ain't no reason for me to wake up. And it was just like, I seen this damn little goofy ass boy because I was like, shit, I don't want the motherfucker around me anyway. Like, if you sitting here trying to do something to keep a person away, this female was doing like the most to just try to make something seem something that it's not. Y'all hold on real quick. Let me make sure because people like people goofy as fuck. I got shit to do. But it's like somebody probably most likely got paid about 10,000 to do something, and then whatever it is that somebody got paid for, because it's like recently somebody paid like 3,000 to 9,000 to a group. So with the 3,000 to 9,000, they either pay 369 like three to six people. So whatever this $3,000 to $9,000 was, it was like shit. Well, if you can keep this up with me, someone's name could be Whitney or nickname Whippy, like the street name Whippy. Um, but 369, somebody could have just like try to do that. So 369 Medifit. So that's Masonic, and then also somebody's name could be like Shyla, Sydney, or some shit like that. Cause it's like Whippy. Yeah, something about the name Whippy, Whitney or some shit like that. Somebody could be like mixed with like Sicilian or some shit like that. Like somebody is just like really just messy. But it's a female, but it's surrounded around a dude. It's a group of dudes that's like, shit, well, I call my crew from, Philly too. And I'm going to call my people, from Massachusetts. And I'm going to call these people like, yeah, we can do this, we can do this. Somebody was planning on making a move around July 10th, which they were supposed to have did this in June, but it was just like, I'm here, I just don't want no witnesses, and we don't have to remove this and this from this place or whatever. Yeah. Somebody could be like, they could have been doing this since 2024. Somebody else around you could be like 31. One of these people, if it's a man, it's a motherfucker trying to do like a weight loss program, that GLP shit. Or it could be like a female that end up thinking like it was gonna make them more attractive to a person that they want to keep around. Like, well, if that person was looking like that, and that person always looking at this person, well, then shit, I can eat and do this. This is literally somebody is just like, it's definitely somebody doing this shit about a man, a political authority, or it could be authority figure too that's trying to figure out how to get back in shape or something like that, or rapidly get the weight down so they can do something in a particular way. Like somebody really doing it, but it's for somebody. If you don't really, you want to know who your enemies is, listen, answers will come through and let you know by a stench. It's a man doing some shit about a fucking female. I don't give a fuck if that's your sister. Y'all niggas don't know how to check y'all goddamn sister about her motherfucking funk or some shit like that. I don't know how the fuck you sitting here doing something like that for somebody. Then this is also somebody's name is Armani or Imani. Or somebody purchased Armani Exchange or like to go to a Armani Exchange to do something. This is like giving somebody some fucking money to go do something, and the first thing that they do is just try to go to a fucking name brand store. Like, is this a name brand hoe or something like that? This is like, well, they not supposed to know what this is, and we supposed to keep a low profile, and they ain't supposed to really recognize that we over here in that area are doing this and that. But then it's also property management, sales officers or marketing, or somebody that do something with constructions, apartments, condos, real estate and shit like that, that's trying to justify or keep a truth from coming out. with some shit, but trying to steal somebody else's fucking money. But somebody literally spent about 3 to 9,000, 3 to 10,000, depending on how many people. But it's up to 6 people right now, currently moving around off the strength of what somebody is telling them or asking them to do. But they realizing like, oh, but I thought you said they would not know. It's like, well, shit, that person may not know your fucking face, but it's like somebody need to be mindful. It's a stench, and you're gonna be like, where is it coming from? It's the fucking people that's trying to sit there and play in your fucking face. And my situation is like I already know. It's just like let somebody just keep it cute. Keep it cute, because today is gonna be one of those. Somebody's name could be Q. Okay, they be like, hey, what's up, my name Q. It's like, motherfucker, what the fuck your government name is? Let me see. Like, this is one of those situations. Let me see your driver's license. They're gonna be like, what are you, the police? I can be, but let me see your driver's license. Somebody be mindful, especially if you're a woman and a motherfucker trying to pull up on you, trying to spit games. Let me see your driver's license, though. And somebody gonna try to pull that shit, and a lot of fucking different cars is gonna fucking fall out. Also, if you recognize somebody got a whole bunch of motherfucking gift cards and shit like that, just know that they're part of this bullshit too. Somebody gonna try to play like stupid, like somebody gonna try to feel like they insulting somebody's intelligence, and also somebody be mindful. Motherfucking people be so disrespectful. They want to. It's like people sitting there talking to you, right? But while they talking to you, if a person is sitting there talking to you and they phone right next to you and they make it their business to sit there and try to like, hey, yeah, just know that, and they smiling in your face, they talking shit about you on their motherfucking phone. But it's like somebody clearly is gonna pull this shit where they sitting there, you having a good conversation, all of a sudden they texting somebody, they try to close the phone and just see like how long it's gonna take for another person to respond to whatever it is that they sending with this bullshit ass text. And then whatever it is, the person sit there, they respond, and somebody reads it and they start fucking laughing like, see, I knew I got it. And then they call immediately. And something about however this person called immediately, it was just like everything was cool up until that motherfucker had that phone call. And it's definitely a female that's making a call to some men that's surrounding someone that I knew of. I used to know. I don't know that motherfucker like this. So they come asking me, I don't know that motherfucker. That motherfucker out there on them streets on his own. Choices made. But this is like, whoever this female is, this person do hoodoo. They play in that shit. And whoever the fucking female is that they gonna end up fucking calling, that female carries a stench. I don't know if this is in her hoo-ha area or what. This female carries a fucking stench. Because she playing in some shit. And I feel like she gonna get smellier and smellier the more she keep playing in it. And I feel like it's gonna get real fucking pungent the closer that this person is towards you. Or it's like, I'm getting like people sitting down, right? Y'all go eat lunch or brunch or some shit like that, right? And say somebody go get something, get ready to be like, hold on, y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom. Somebody gonna be like, damn, what's that smell? Where did it come from? Did they not take out the garbage? The garbage is y'all friends sitting there at the fucking table. That's who the fuck y'all really fucking smelling. And somebody got a fucking smell on them. It's a fucking broad, but it's like it's 2 females, one that want to be a female, 4 dudes, and it's sitting here like they trying to collaborate and elaborate on what it is that they can do. So it's basically, you got a practitioner, you got a construction worker here, you got someone who worked for the insurance company, you got someone that feels like they the mastermind, you got the men that's in here like, okay, shit, I'll send this person out. Then you got this trans motherfucker that's sitting here trying to play like, hold on, well, I got the access and the keys to people over here that can, make sure, they don't try to find this out, so we can keep it low key, because, I'm fucking with this cop and this cop or whatever. It's a transsexual fucking with some cops and shit like that, just for these motherfuckers to be able to fucking move around how they trying to do this shit. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. And it's going to be seen, and it's going to be like somebody trying to sit here and figure out it's a person that's in a church or something like that. Like, look, as long as you keep this shit on low, I don't give a fuck. I'll keep this shit flowing. Somebody could be about 55 years old. The youngest some of these people are running is about 25. But some of these motherfuckers got kids even involved in this, of 13 or 14-year-old. So this is like dealing with minors and shit like that. well, shit, we can pay the kids to go ahead and do this on the internet while we over here doing this or whatever the case may be. This is just crazy. I was just like, I hate my sleep being fucking disturbed, but this was one fucking message that I was just like, let me make it very fucking clear, because if this is about a motherfucking man and you're a woman or a motherfucker that want to be a woman, stop what the fuck you doing. The wrong one, the right one at the right motherfucking time, and it's gonna be your last fucking time. Be mindful. Because this is like a motherfucker feel like, yeah, we can sneak them, we can do this, because they don't know that it's us. And then, like I said, over here in this motherfucking community, they are very fucking notorious. Like, I was like, long as I can keep my distance, I know I ain't gonna say shit funky, but I know my motherfucking mouth, so it's easier for me to just be like, okay, shorty, just keep cool. I know what you doing. You know I know what you doing. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But even then, I already know if somebody approach me, because it's not like I'm a person to go approach fucking people because I can care two shits about them. And it's not like, oh, I'm selfish, whatever. No, this is just one of those fucking time. I'm really not fucking with people like that. But this is like, unless it's like you got to go to a cash register and you got to pay out or some shit like that, like anything like that. But this is also some people like at certain stores where they were meant to have certain type of fucking behaviors, but it's like, how can you have a behavior towards somebody that ain't doing shit towards you? So you gonna be a dead giveaway if it's like, is that all you want? Is this it? Or it's like, it's always an energy. So you gonna know if someone trying to be hostile, trying to hurry up and get you out the store. You gonna fucking know that. This is also, you can tell when a motherfucker trying to smile when they trying to do some shit shiesty. These are people that wouldn't recognize that shit because they are accustomed to doing that shit to people, but they're not accustomed to people doing this shit on them, because they be like, I wish they would push some shit like that. Like, motherfucker, they will. You just gotta be mindful. It's just depending on how fucked up you are trying to do some shit towards people. People will pay your ass the fuck back. These are people that don't get that or grasp the concept until, I got sick here and this happened. But these over here, like I said, they very fucking notorious. And I've been just sitting here and just watching them just do what it is that they do over here in this little complex and shit like that. Cause it's like, how the fuck this is going? This is literally surrounded by somebody I used to fucking talk to. I don't even fuck with this person no more. And somebody going hard in the fucking paint about this shit. And whatever this person doing is literally, the person is not too fucking far from me. I can tell you that right now. And if this is a female, this bitch is a stalker. And it's just like, none of y'all peep this. And if this is y'all sister, y'all better figure something out. Somebody feel like they trying to act like, what's the old girl, how Queen Latifah was on Set It Off, the girl with the braids. Somebody about to have that motherfucking situation right there. Sit your ass down, quit playing with this shit. Or that shit gonna end up fucking you up on inside internally, and you gonna be sitting there motherfucking crying because some of y'all motherfuckers over here doing some shit that's about to get y'all fucking asses lit up while y'all too busy trying to run up in somebody else's shit and trying to steal shit. And then at the same time, this fucking apartment complex, like I already felt some type of way because the same day that I said, hey, somebody was in my crib. And the only reason why I know what type of wigs I have, I know what hair products I have, I know what the fuck my hair look like, and I know what my other shit look like. You can tell the difference between when you got an actual, weave human hair, and you can tell when it's another fucking human's hair. And somebody was over here feeling like they was doing something real fucking brave. And I remember sitting there like, hey, someone came into your house. That's serious. How I knew it wasn't serious and them bitches knew, they didn't do no fucking follow-up. 2, they didn't come knock on the door to double check. 3, they didn't even come in and just send in a fucking email, hey, on a follow-up to, that you said that there's someone that came into your house. That's how the fuck I knew these bitches was involved in this shit. So it ain't shit that they can really fucking say to me to smooth this shit over. It's like their best bet is just to take their motherfucking rent money and leave me the fuck alone. Because right now, how I'm really fucking feeling, this whole fucking complex will be my shit by the end of this fucking year. How I'm really fucking feeling about a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Because y'all sitting here moving off of niggas that can't even make shit shake on their own. You let these two motherfuckers go, I guarantee a lot of shit you'll be sitting there like, you'll feel lighter in your motherfucking life. You probably feel, as much fucking fentanyl and damn sugar boogie y'all putting up y'all motherfucking nose. You must be on some Hard Rock shit just to do some shit like this. Somebody also could be staying at the Hard Rock Cafe. Somebody, this is like a motherfucker that just think the healthiest meal on a motherfucking McDonald's meal menu is goddamn the parfait. Like, shit, what part you don't get? Shit, everything from that motherfucker is artificial. I'm still feeling fucking sick just for getting breakfast from that motherfucker. The fuck? Or these be motherfuckers that eat Burger King all the damn time. Like, do y'all know how to just eat something else other than that? Like, I really was about to say something real motherfucking disrespectful, but I know how to check myself. Because it ain't even fucking necessary. But y'all sitting here backing, this is like somebody literally backing up some motherfucking brides because it's like, well, shit, she from my city, shit. We used to kick it out there in Philly. We used to do da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's my ex-wife. That's this, that's whatever. Hello? But like somebody just feeling like, oh, this is my ex-wife, this is whatever. But they not realizing at the same fucking time that the stuff that they pulling and the stunts that's going on at the same time, this is not people fucking realizing like this is premeditated crime for one. Two, I'm hearing like count one, count two. So somebody is involved with a premeditated crime and they don't fucking even realize how big this is. Like outside of the money situation, somebody don't realize that they are now involved with a premeditated 1-8-7. If not a RICO, if not a fucking hate crime. That shit alone. And if there's certain people that they have that they're sitting here, conspiring like, hey, tell us if you see them do this, tell us if you see this, tell us if you know that. Every time that they fucking participate in that bullshit, they're gonna be considered accomplices to the fucking crime. These are like fucking people that don't even sit down and read a fucking law book and don't even realize shit. Group chats, sitting there having conversations back and forth. It wouldn't be fucking matter if you live in one house and somebody live across the street, still telling somebody else about the next person about what they doing, and you already are fully aware that somebody's fucking life could be in jeopardy, and you choose not to say nothing. You could be charged with that crime, especially when that person survives that shit. You will be held accountable. But this is like motherfuckers that feel like, oh well, can we get her to drink this? Can we get her to get drunk or something? I don't deal with bitches. I don't deal with fucking females. I can't stand them bras right now. This is not even a fucking year for females to even like, hey girl, I like your outfit. Congratulations. I might just nod my head at you. Okay, thank you. And keep it fucking pushing. But outside of that, no, like okay. I don't really be caring about none of that shit, honestly. Like, small talk is the biggest fucking annoyance. It's like, oh, I noticed, I like that too. Okay, Mrs. Me Too. Like, right now, like, the annoyance right now is on, like, high alert. And this is really some fucking ass fucking females that's super codependent. Like, they gotta have a fucking man to help them to do certain shit. Like, it don't work like that. And these are motherfuckers that will participate with motherfuckers being in the area and try to pretend like, oh, this is not it. That's not what's happening. That's not what's going on. Like, don't talk to me like that. Be in your real, authentic fucking nature and how the fuck you are, and not fucking put on the fucking facade. Because if I don't fucking like you and I don't fuck with you and I'm doing some fuck shit to you, I'm not for the fucking smile in your face. That's just not my character, and that's not how the fuck I roll. But a motherfucker that gotta play a role, keyword, let me say it, ROLE, that's a role, that's like acting. Are you an actor or an actress? Let me give you your Emmy motherfucking award today. And a lot of motherfuckers been acting a whole lot. And then it's like, oh, well, they said that somebody you need to know, somebody currently be in your parking lot, whether it's at your job, your home, or your complex, and people know that. Confirmation, somebody's out in the fucking parking lot right now trying to figure out how the fuck do they know what's up, because it ain't no secret. Y'all not moving accordingly. This is a sloppy fucking ass mission. A lot of these motherfuckers is sloppy body. These are motherfuckers, if they're women, they're fucking insecure about certain things. Oh, I still got a little fat right here. Oh my gosh, my pants is not fitting how I like it to. Like, motherfucker, do fucking better with yourself. This is insecurity at its fucking best. This is greed at its fucking best. This is like a lot of fucking people with trying to swear that somebody else is mental unstable, but these motherfuckers is more mentally insane in the motherfucking membrane and can't even fucking keep up with the shit that they gotta do, but you getting paid by a motherfucking church. Because the first person they're gonna bring up to me about fucking, do you go to church? What do you believe in? Not you. The fuck? But these motherfuckers like, shit, we fucked up. Somebody gonna realize in a little bit, they gonna realize that, oh shit, we really fucked up. Cause these would be motherfuckers that feel like, oh, so shit, I don't mind. I do what the fuck I do. If you just don't fucking like it, move the fuck around. It's simple. It's simple. I don't mind hurting y'all motherfucking feelings, but shit, if you take advantage of me being nice to you, that sound like a personal motherfucking problem. I swear for God, it's gonna sound like a personal motherfucking problem. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about yours when you already was trying to fuck with somebody else's and somebody came in very fucking genuine, but you want to be disingenuine? So you getting what the fuck you give. Be mindful about that shit. These will be people like, you didn't have to talk to me like that. You didn't have to. Yes, the fuck I did. Because apparently your mama, your daddy, your granny, your kids, or somebody ain't fucking checking your ass. And kids tend to be fucking more fucking truthful than any fucking thing. Shit, a kid will roll up on you and be like, damn, you're fat. If they don't presume that you fucking pregnant, motherfucker, you're fat. A kid will sit there and roll up on you and pull up your goddamn roll and play with that shit just to let you know that you should know that they realize there's some shit that they can play on your motherfucking top. The fuck? It'll be kids that roll up to a fucking female and she'll get insecure than a bitch. Why you call me that? It ain't no motherfucking why, bitch. You already know the fuck why. And then there's also motherfuckers talking about, oh, let me try to clear this up. Bitch, ain't shit to clear up. Hold on. Yeah, these will be motherfuckers like, can we clear this up? Can we have a conversation? Hell no. For somebody, you gonna be asked, do you want to press charges? And I know my motherfucking answer is yes. On every fucking person that you got your surveillance on, I want to press motherfucking charges. I don't give a fuck who it is. It's kids too. Press the charges on their little ass. They won't be little motherfucking juveniles and sit there and try to take their word for certain parents. That's why I love kids when they free fucking thinkers. Hey, mom, dad, I don't feel this right. If them kids say it ain't fucking right, don't be forcing your motherfucking kids to do the bullshit that you ain't fucking involved in. Or this would be a gullible ass bitch so desperate for a man to be with her, right? And say she got kids and shit like that in her fucking house. This will be a bitch that'll let a man convince her like, yeah, shit, well, we got to go to work and we got to keep the heat off of us. You know, the kids be on TikTok and shit, or the kids be on YouTube. Send your kids over there to do that. And then we'll give them about $50, or we give them about like $500 or some shit if they do this shit for us. Motherfucker, you just sitting there just doing some shit to appease a fucking man, bitch. You got real fucking low self-esteem. And any woman that gotta sit there and convince fucking kids, and especially if they teenage kids or kids trying to go to motherfucking college, and this is the way you teaching your motherfucking kids to do some shit, bitch, you need to get knocked upside your motherfucking noggin. You do deserve to get knocked upside your fucking head. Some of these people are so fucking like out of their fucking head. This is like they get blocked on their cell phones, on their computers and shit like that. And say they got the baby's tablets and some phones and shit. These bitches will be so fucking dirty to use their kids' cell phones and tablets just to get the heat off of them. Somebody, if you were an official and you out here doing your motherfucking job, make sure when you tracing this shit into somebody's fucking account, watch what the fuck it is that they doing. And if you trace this shit and you go to that person's house and the kid be like, no, that's my phone or something like that, question that child, because somebody's child ain't going to really fucking hesitate, because it's going to be something that the child going to give up on their own fucking parent. Because in my situation, I know my kids very fucking well. The motherfuckers will lie. Especially when they get real fucking scared, mines will lie. My oldest one, oh, she had that shit since she was a motherfucking kid. So if anything like that, that one right there, I don't mind. Her ass to get locked up. If not, put that motherfucker in the goddamn psych ward. I don't fucking give two shits. But the fact that my two oldest motherfuckers, y'all gonna do the, y'all did the fucking crime, y'all gonna do the motherfucking time. But this is one of those situations where I've always taught my kids, what is one thing mommy don't lie? What is it? What is it that mommy don't lie? Don't lie to me. That's one thing that I would help my kids in. Any motherfucking thing, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was anything. But you can't lie to me. And the fact that my oldest two decided to motherfucking lie to me, they gotta ride right along with the motherfuckers that they was riding with. That's a real fucking mother. They have money on their books. Trust and believe that. They right, okay. If they don't right, cool. I ain't tripping on it no fucking way. But there's repercussions and consequences to every fucking thing that you choose to do. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Every single last child that I birthed out of my motherfucking vagina, they know I don't tolerate that lying bullshit. My kids know that. But they also know, hey, mommy can be mean than a motherfucker, but I ain't gonna ever hurt you. But you do some shit and you motherfucking lie, your ass getting locked the fuck up. Because I had to be the mammy and the motherfucking pappy at the same goddamn time. These would be motherfuckers that sit here, you doing shit based off of fucking men just to keep a man around. And then it's whoever the fuck this female gotta be, shit, she better have the deepest motherfucking throat in the goddamn world that know how to squeeze your shit to make your nut bust within 2 seconds. Because for some of y'all motherfuckers to be moving or how the fuck y'all moving, it ain't that much fucking money in the world to make me get caught up in some shit that I ain't did to no fucking body. And it gotta be real fucking crucial for y'all to be moving just like this, trying to be superficial in my sense. As if you sitting here trying to feel like somebody ain't got no motherfucking common sense about how the fuck you moving and how an operation operate. Because the way these motherfuckers operating, this is some shit you see in the motherfucking trenches in the hood. This is some shit that you used to see back in the day where you could get away with certain shit with Section 8 and welfare and shit. But they feel this is more elaborate because we open up more windows to be able to attempt, keyword, to attempt to cover your tracks about what it is that you're doing. Somebody gonna be held in fucking contempt in court because some discovery is gonna come through. Because somebody will be like, what? Yeah, everybody gonna get that same copy at one time. These are motherfuckers sitting here trying to figure out how the fuck we can Tennosaurus. Yes, I have a 17-year-old. She's about to be 18 in October 18th to be exact. So I already know I have 4 Libras in my house, 2 fucking Leos, and 1 fucking Cancer. I know how the fuck they operate when you put the motherfuckers on the flip side. That shit can get real sticky around that bitch. And my motherfucking kids is stubborn than a motherfucker just like me. So considering, be mindful. I was raised by a fucking spiteful, hateful ass, honorary ass fucking Scorpio bitch. So I know how the fuck y'all motherfuckers operate. It wouldn't, but that don't make no excuse for nobody to fucking behave in no type of way. Everybody's struggling. Everybody need fucking money. But shit, the desperation, it ain't that motherfucking desperate. I would not give a fuck how fucking hard the world gets. I'm not fucking over the next person. We all fucking struggling. I don't give a fuck if a person like me or not. It's not about you fucking liking me or nothing. If you call yourself a person in honor of sitting there talking about you fucking holier than now, God ain't ever fucking say you gotta like a fucking person. You love them. So be mindful about that shit. I don't give a fuck how bad you struggling or whatever. But if you gonna be sitting here trying to run to a fucking church or buy the Bible or run to a motherfucking script, God ain't say I gotta like y'all bitch asses, but I gotta love you. Know the fucking difference. Don't shit justify nothing that a motherfucker do, say, behave. And if you do not have fucking self-discipline, just sit with that. First of all, let me let you know I'm not no girl. I'm a grown-ass woman. Little girls will do shit like this. I'm not your homie. I'm not your sis. I'm not none of that shit. I'm just going to spit real fucking facts about this shit. Just be mindful how y'all address me. And it's not to be an asshole. I just honor the fact I'm a grown-ass woman. Let's sit with that. Because right now, I'm playing with a bunch of motherfucking kids stuck in grown bodies. Y'all are a bunch of fucking kids stuck in adult bodies that did not get to pursue everything in y'all motherfucking life or dreams. So you living vicariously through certain fucking people, or you taking on the fucking fact that I made it to 40, 50, 60, 70 years old and I want to just act like I was a 6, 7-year-old again. This is like playing fucking telephone and the conversation get lost in the sauce. You see? Be mindful. Y'all getting lost up in the sauce. This is like fucking people that feel like these are fucking people. If these are women, they easily digmatize. Throw a little something in their face, they desperate. Oh, my husband, he does trucking. He be away for so long. Bitch, you can't wait for that fucking 30 days before you get back. Shit, that's 30 days to work on your goddamn Kegels. That's 30 days to work on your throat exercises. That's 30 days to go ahead and work on your stretching or some shit. Do something fucking better with your time than being consumed about what the next motherfucking person doing. Shit, after you have them kids, bitch, hit the gym. Shit, if you can't make it to the gym, you better strap that goddamn baby on your motherfucking body and get to the motherfucking squatting. Don't get mad at somebody else because their body could do that. Sometimes some people got fucking conditions that their body could go up, it could go down sometimes and maintain. Some certain shit you just don't have no control over. You see? But too busy sitting there trying to count what somebody else is doing that you don't see your own D's, see your own C's and your motherfucking flaws. These are bitches right now fucking with me that if they being left today, they'll be struggling a motherfucking tomorrow. They's too consumed like, oh baby, he bought me this and this. But if it wasn't for his business, bitch, you wouldn't be in business. So be mindful. Some of these men, they sitting out here messing with fucking dirty foots and shit like that. Then all the rest of this shit. If you gonna be out here tricking and shit like that, sir, at least make sure your bitch tricking effectively. Don't come for somebody that gotta sit there and show you or tell you how to fuck effectively and proficiently how your bitch should learn how to fucking trick. Shit, she don't know how to go ahead and get $1,000 from them goddamn strip club and invest it properly. Oh, my bad. You still sitting there trying to pay off a bill from 2-3 fucking months ago. Oh, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? As long as she get me this, she get me that. I don't give two shit about none of that. Yeah, self-atone motherfuckers trying to swear up and down somebody else who got a fucking mental illness. But here y'all are showing y'all mental illness to be concerned about what somebody else is doing. Oh, she got this. Okay, HIPAA violation. How do you know what type of thing it is? I mean, outside it's like, well, she is a combat veteran. So combat veterans usually have PTSD, don't they? Okay, are you either stupid or who gave you the information to say that shit? Because the fact that you're saying that shit and somebody finds out that you're tied to somebody that did have knowledge or knew about that, you not know that you now held in as if you acknowledged and knew something. And God forbid that there were some people that did leak somebody's mental health record. Now you fit to be held in contempt with that shit right along with their ass. Like somebody be sitting there spreading around somebody wherever the fuck it is that you live at, stay at, and shit like that. And try to say, oh, you got this problem and this problem. Okay, where you get that information from now? Who's your source? They don't want to give it up. Go ahead and charge their ass right along with them. Yeah, I was out and about and I was talking to this person, but I seen them come out of this building right here. I'm with the shits. Yeah, it's this building, this building, this building, this building. It was just like the other night when I went outside and I was just like, I went to take out my trash. And then this little girl, I don't know where the fuck she was from, but it's the same little house right here as soon as I come out from where I stay at. And I guess she had to go ahead and get the key or whatever. And she's sitting there looking at me like, oh my gosh, like, is she going to do something? Like, bitch, if you're going to get the fucking key, get the goddamn key, bitch. I am not concerned about your existence. Like, people been hiding keys where they hide keys at for fucking centuries. Why the fuck would I be concerned about you or that motherfucking place? The way she looked at that shit pissed me clean the fuck off. Like, bitch, why you sitting there looking scared? Her ass was sitting there looking guilty than a motherfucker at the same time. Because it was like, how many times I done seen about 4 or 5 different fucking people come out of there. But I said, shit, truth be told, somebody in this motherfucking area be on the Lonely Housewives app searching for a little third wheel to get their rocks off with. It's like a married couple around here that be loving little young ass girls to be fucking on to bring them to the house. Like, yeah, we leave this here. Yeah, you can go and walk on in. So nobody, it's like they got weird ass fucking fantasies and shit. Had a little spin the night bag or whatever. Came through in the motherfucking complex. Talking about, let me hide my face. Like, did she see me? Like, bitch, I see you. I see you. Peekaboo. I see you. You see me. Like, these be motherfuckers quick to say some shit, sit there and want to stalk and hawk and shit, and don't realize, like, bitch, I'm watching. The same way you watching me, I watch you. The fuck, don't do that to nobody, then all your shit get laid, bruh. These be people be like, y'all should be embarrassed too. Shit, everybody got their little weird ass fucking fantasies and kinks and shit, but shit, don't be quick to be up in somebody else's shit, but y'all sitting here doing shit and not saying not a motherfucking word. The perception, discovering. This is like also it's another little couple that be coming outside. Like I'm just out here to smoke my cigarette or whatever, but I, you know what I'm saying, I keep my bookie with me, and with it, it's just like shit. I don't want to talk to her like motherfucker. If you know, and it's like you could tell when a person is guilty about some shit that they ain't got no business being involved in, because it's like the nervousness of how this person will. It's like shit. I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna bother you. You don't bother me. I don't bother you. But it was like I think he came out and he said hi, and I seen that he said hi, but it was one of those. Like, as he said it, it was just like, well, I'm not ignoring you. I was like, well, oh, so you just out here to meditate? He's like, yeah, I was just talking to myself. I was like, oh, okay. But I could tell that he was guilty as fuck. And then the wife would come out and smoke a cigarette and shit like that. Like, is everything okay? Like, baby, shit, everything gonna be okay. I don't give a fuck. Like, these are people, if they ain't learned by now, I don't really care about your existence. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If you speak, I'll speak. But that's some shit that these are people not grasping that concept just yet. You speaking, you being calm, and you ain't on no dumb shit. I don't really care about what the fuck you got going on. You know, you speak, I speak. But make sure you doing that shit genuine. Because if you start moving a little bit too fucking funny for my comfort, I'm going to address your ass. Period. Ain't no need to be nice about it. These are people now that it's like, shit, well, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Ain't no reason for it to be done in the first place anyway. Somebody wanted to keep some shit quiet than a motherfucker. This is like motherfuckers from school or something trying to hit me up out of the fucking blue. Like, hey, what's up? I was just trying to say hey or whatever. This is also fucking people that got paid to stay hush about some shit. But it's just like, yeah, cool. This is also motherfuckers paid to lie to try to say something about somebody's mental state. Or it's like, well, tell us what she's saying. And somebody sitting there saying she telling a lot of motherfucking truth from our comfort. A lot of motherfuckers getting real uncomfortable. These will be motherfuckers that you rather you knew it or not probably fucking on each other. But it's like it's somebody like 2 to 3 people that's doing some type of work or shit like that, Thai people. And I'm hearing Thai people, so somebody could be from Taiwan. And this is like a motherfucker trying to book their trip to get the fuck on and get out of Dodge. But somebody need to know if you got some foreigner motherfuckers and they got a notification about immigration or something like that. Trust and believe me, they fit to get the hell out of Dodge, and somebody drives a Dodge. But whoever it is, they dropping evidence on y'all asses too. Cause I'm here, I gotta get the hell out of Dodge on this one, cause I didn't realize that they knew all this shit. This is like, you know, certain people feeling like, oh, well, we got them confounded. They don't want to come outside. They don't want to do this. It ain't none of that. It's just, hey, sometimes you got to recalibrate your motherfucking self, because it's like, shit, Sharita, you know this shit can go left real fucking quick, right? Shit, know thy fucking self. If you don't know yourself, then shit, that's the difference. These will be people feeling like they doing something or they gaining something based off the shit that they're doing. And it's like, it ain't got shit to do with whatever type of recipe or bullshit you trying to come up with. Because for somebody, if a female police officer or official try to come around you, just know this is a motherfucker that's trying to play. This is like a motherfucker, she come up and pull up on you type shit. Oh, you know, do you pray? If you don't get the fuck out of my face with that shit. But this is somebody that's going to take full advantage of, you know, it's supposed to be a 25-foot thing where they supposed to stay away from you. This would be a dirty ass bitch that'll try to step into your fucking space, your personal space, get close to you, say some stupid shit. This is a bitch that will do some fuck shit like that, but knowing she out of fucking line. This is somebody like, they just dirty. But I feel like this is a person on the day when they get ready to try to pull up on somebody, they're gonna switch out their gun. So their work gun is she gonna switch out her work gun with her personal home gun. So say if this person try to shoot you and try to say, well, they got aggressive and then I seen their gun and shoot, but they shooting from that personal gun. And somebody probably went to try to go look into some paperwork about if you do have a weapon, this is a bitch. They'll get a similar one with yours and try to figure out what type of bullets you bought. And I feel like that's going to be the difference between the ballistics, because somebody going to be like, well, that's not our authorized, bullets that we use or something like that. Somebody, y'all have a court case, whether y'all know it or not, and somebody did get shot. If y'all did the ballistics about the weapons, somebody did this shit this year. If somebody got shot this year, say, if not this year, 9 months ago, right? If somebody got shot, go do the fucking ballistics. Somebody you gonna end up discovering if it's a female that did discharge and y'all had to go ahead and do a report on her, and she's part of the police force. That bitch did this several times. She switches out the work gun with her personal gun, but it's literally the bullets, ammunition, and say somebody else has a weapon themselves. Go back to that person's home, go see the weapons and see the bullets that they have and they purchase. The bullet that's found in the fucking person. And then you go ahead and get the person's work weapon. And then on top of the weapon that person have, I guarantee you're going to figure out that it's somebody's personal fucking weapon. Because if I'm not mistaken, any fucking police officer or official that do have to carry a fucking gun, they have to register that shit at their job. That's no different than in the military. If you do carry and conceal, you have to go ahead and go get it registered. And somebody try to avoid to get some of their weapons registered. You see, that's how the fuck you sit here failing this shit. This is how the fuck these shiesty ass motherfuckers get away with a lot of shit, because they feel like ain't nobody gonna be able to look into that. Some of these motherfuckers is using their personal shit. They be having them in the vehicles. They'll call it 10-7, go to the crib, go pick it up during their little 30-minute lunchtime. And in that 30 minutes lunchtime, they go ahead and go get their personal motherfucking guns and do that shit. 10 times out of 10, there be motherfuckers driving around here talking about, they know these people be fucking felons. They be trailing y'all, especially if these are fucking dirty cops that like to fuck on people on the low and like to do their little dirty deeds. And they know some of these motherfuckers got felonies, women and men alike. And then if it was a female that was sitting there going to court to go ahead and try to go against a cop or something like that, it'd be fucking minor ass details that don't nobody want to be paying attention to. And then you got to pay attention to some of these fucking judges and these lawyers too, because it'd be some lawyers be like, that was not a fucking fair trial, but shit, we got this type of money off of it. But why we didn't put in the sufficient fucking evidence to know that if that person is saying that somebody planted some shit on there, most of the time they do be planting that shit. You be like, it's a gun, but okay, who gun is this? That's why the fuck, one thing for sure, two things for certain in the fucking state of Florida. Yeah, you can purchase a fucking gun, but you need to start making these motherfuckers register that shit. So anytime that these motherfuckers get feeling real fucking froggy and happy and trigger motherfucking happy, especially some goddamn cops, I don't give a fuck how many fucking weapons they carry in their house. Every single last one of them need to be registered. And if ain't none of them motherfucking registered, and you can find out that they own them particular bullets, and me as a fucking judge, I'm tying this fucking crime to you, not the fucking person that you sit here trying to put in front of me. Because it looked like this, just because that weapon, you didn't go ahead and register that, right? But you got a right to do that. But them bullets look like them bullets you got. This person purchased a whole different type of bullet than you do. You see? But even then, this person know they shouldn't even have ammunition or anything around them or in their house, especially if they on fucking probation and shit like that. That sound like an ultimate setup to me. And then before I even talk to the clients, I'm talking to the lawyers. Did any of y'all bring any discovery to me? Did y'all do any of this? Okay. We'll be back in the next 2 to 3 weeks, however long it takes for y'all to figure out the fucking ballistics and the shakes of this shit. On behalf of me. What y'all gotta figure this out. You know what I'm saying? If it's a holding, if it's a bond or something like that, or they need to get a particular fucking treatment in the fucking meantime, shit, they'll be out on motherfucking bond. You on house motherfucking rest. You ain't leaving that motherfucking place until I get my motherfucking answers. I ain't finna put nobody in a motherfucking jail cell until I get to the bottom of it. But shit, don't nobody have no right to be standing in no motherfucking jail just because y'all motherfucking lawyers and these motherfuckers and these dirty ass cops, you want to go ahead and keep protecting their ass. Cause what? 10 times out of 10, it's smelling like real money-ish. It smells real fucking money. But it reeks. It got a stench. Somebody gonna find out it's a fucking person in a political authority position fucking on one of these damn cops. And it's like somebody's fucking wife gonna end up finding out, and I'm hearing you lowered your standard for a low life like this. A political figure. You fucking on the female like this. And it's like somebody, it's people messing with a fucking broad, and this broad got a stench, bro. Somebody could low-key be fucking embarrassed, because it's like, shit, if you gonna be passing it around, like, at least let it be clean. But this would be a person that try to talk about somebody who's actually clean, that don't get fucking passed around, and be quick to talk about somebody else. But you in a high fucking position, you don't know how to have proper fucking hygiene. Oh, I was just sweating. Bitch, even with fucking sweat, it's called feminine spray. Feminine spray and a fucking panty liner. And if you can't handle the motherfucking odor, get you some motherfucking boric acid. Get you a goddamn suppository boric acid and put it up that shit. Have better fucking hygiene. Shit, somebody, listen, it don't even, I feel like I'm talking some real ass shit. Indeed, the big people sitting there like, well, she right on the money. I'm getting like somebody could have even went to go pay for something or do something with somebody. And it's like, you know what? Can I just talk to you or something like that? And somebody like, well, yeah. This is like somebody that low-key would trick on the side or on the low and feel like people ain't gonna really fucking know. But whatever it is, this is like somebody could be messing with somebody that they know is a criminal or some shit like that. But it's just like, how is the people not find? Like somebody could be sitting there like, how wasn't people able to find that this person who it is? And it's like, say like this could be a person that don't get tattoos around here, right? But they have them like on their back or on their butt or something like that, where like if they put on clothes, you're not gonna ever know that they got tattoos type shit. So this is like somebody way of saying, well, they won't ever recognize it as me because they can't see my tattoos, they never seen it. But the people who know, right, type shit. But this is like using, if they got like a criminal little boyfriend or a girlfriend or something like that, they know, but they got like an OnlyFans or a back page or some shit like that. Like somebody got a really bad fucking addiction. A bad one at that. And what somebody probably discovered is just like, all right. Here go that stench again. As soon as the King of Wands came out here and it hit, King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine. So we got the stench. It's a stench on these fucking people. Somebody have green eyes. It's a feminine with green eyes. She may wear her hair brunette, blonde, honey blonde, sometimes like a red or a burgundy or something like that. This is a motherfucker that gotta make sure that they get their eyebrows waxed, because if they let their shit grow, they get a unibrow type shit. Like this female got thick ass fucking eyebrows. So they gotta get their, ooh shit, the way the smoke hit me. Yes, indeed. Somebody got thick ass eyebrows. They got long pretty hair, but that bitch gotta make sure she keep waxed. Unless it's a he. I don't know. But whatever it is, this motherfucker got thick ass motherfucking eyebrows or something like that. Like they gotta get waxed. This is also somebody that would lie and try to take credit for somebody. Like, yeah, I know how to solve this, and they didn't know how to solve not a motherfucking thing. But then it's like at the same time, I feel like they caught on to whatever this person was doing, and it was like how they would say it or get the information to somebody. It was just like, yeah, We can go look over here. This is like somebody really trying to be super helpful at work or something like that. And people are catching on like, damn, why are they being like this? Or why is it this? Or why is it that? They getting caught up. This is also if this person, if they doing something right, and say if this person's trying to keep under wraps that they recently found out like they pregnant or something like that, this person's trying to keep under wrap because she don't know who the daddy is. This woman do not know who the baby daddy is. How hard this fucking cop, lawyer, judge, or whoever it is that they pregnant right now, they could be like between 4 to 8 weeks or 4 to 12 weeks. They don't know who the daddy is, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's between an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Virgo person. But this person don't know who the goddamn daddy is. This is how hard this person go get down. And whoever the main person is that they've been helping get away with particular crimes and they was calling in favors into another state. Damn, somebody is talking cash shit. They is mad than a motherfucker right now. Don't nobody, that fear get the itching and shit like that. Somebody mad than a motherfucker. Somebody could have been messing with a guy named Gabriel, Ariel, Poe. This bitch is 5'0" though. Messing with a dude named Eli, something I say Ei. Somebody name could be Nelly. Janelli, Urelli, something with Nelly. Natalie, Nelly, Neely. Somebody name could be Daniel, Michael. I told you, Ariel, Sammy, Sam, Kai, Kyle or something like that. Misael. Damn, this female just get around, ain't it? She got a few little, little yeah, probably mess with friends or something like that too. But whoever this is, this motherfucker do not know who the baby daddy is, but she did convince one of these goofy ass motherfuckers that they was. Got them motherfucking convinced. Like, I feel like this person came into the live because the stench hit again. It hit. It's the same way when I was asleep. It hit. I seen the motherfucker, then a phone ring, and I heard that voice, and the stench hit. As soon as I started speaking about this, the stench hit. And then as soon as I hit on the fact that this motherfucker about anywhere between 4 to 12 weeks along, that bitch said, oh shit, well, hold up. Somebody name could be Marco, because I'm about to say Marco Polo, which there is an app like that, which, once you make a little short video, then it disappears. Somebody could be doing Marco Polo videos. Somebody could be like, how the fuck do they know? Somebody could be between the age of 18 and 27 years old. Or could have got a group of people between the age of 18 and 27. Then there's another person that got their group that's between 48 and 56. Oh, somebody's about to get a 48, 56. They could be in the military. They could be either in the Army or Marines. They could be active duty, or they could be doing ALC, or they could be like the trainers, basic training, or they could be part of TRADOC or some shit like that. Somebody gonna get caught up like, why are you on this page? Why are you doing this? This is like literally a lot of fucking military people. Y'all about to be not allowed to be on TikTok. Y'all not gonna be allowed to be on TikTok. Excuse me. Because this crime is leading to a lot of shit. Somebody could also came in with evidence and proof, like somebody could be born in 1966. Somebody went right back to a case that happened in December 18th or December 27th. Somebody found some discrepancies. Somebody born in 1970 found some discrepancies. There are some discrepancies right now. This is also someone who was trying to justify that somebody didn't have a right to speak up about what was going on, or they don't have a right to their rights type shit. This is like somebody that try to violate to get somebody's fucking rights taken away. And whoever these people are that try to do this, and they realize that they are currently, this is like motherfuckers still currently attempting keyword attempting, so this is why it's called attempted murder, to try to take somebody's fucking life. And these are also, if you have people in your neighborhood and they watching and they ain't saying shit to you or reported anything, they're going to be charged with the same fucking charge. Some of these people are not grasping that. I feel like they're grasping once they get that, hey, you under arrest. What I'm getting arrested for? I ain't did nothing. Did you report the crime? Were you aware of it? And these are people, if you received fucking payment and you knew somebody was in danger and you didn't say nothing about it, you're a part of the attempted murder. Somebody need to know that. If there's an attempt on somebody's life, you choosing not to say nothing, whether you just sitting there living in the place or whatever, but it's like the gossip around the motherfucking area, let alone the fucking city, and you didn't let nobody fucking know. Trust and believe me, they gonna charge, like, the state ain't gonna have no control over that. It's federal. These are people that don't grasp the concept. Once it's a federal motherfucking case, you are going to be charged as if you're doing the shit to the person. You chose not to go report it. You chose not to, and I made it very clear on how you can take the fucking steps to protect yourself to not do this. But somebody is just like, they wanted to be true to this. So be true to the fact that they're going to charge a lot of these fucking people with the same thing. Some of these people may end up with the fucking death penalty. So depending on how harsh or how low down these motherfuckers took this shit, somebody need to be mindful and be very fucking prepared. Because I'm getting the shit, how it's hitting to me. I feel like these people are going to be like, I'm going to allow y'all to go ahead and enjoy the summer. This is somebody literally watching fucking people feeling like they about to enjoy the rest of their summer and shit like that. And it's like somebody saying like, I'm going to be a little nice. And I'm going to let them go ahead and enjoy their little kids for a little bit. But the downfall of this shit, let's let them take their kids to the first day of school. And then arrest their ass. Like that right there. That type of shit here. Way different than anything else. Imagine like, you think you fit to be doing the work. You about to go be doing all this other shit. It's like, nah. I just want them to know what a little bit of humanity is. Enjoy the summer. Go to little water parks. Go to these other little places. But it's somebody that could literally be like, okay, you want to be ornery towards some people? Let me teach you how ornery it is. And you want to abuse the system? Let me show you how this shit goes. Somebody is literally doing that shit. Oh, that's how they playing it. This is even somebody putting like watching this shit. And they looking at if these were for actual police officers, law enforcement and shit like that. Or these people got jobs in the medical field. I feel like somebody, like the low-life motherfuckers that already got records and shit, they already know what they fit to do with them motherfuckers. But the motherfuckers, they got like these prestigious jobs and shit like that, they fit to do these motherfuckers. Ice cold. All right. It's like a motherfucker's about to start singing, hey, y'all. I swear for God. This is one of some shit that somebody finna get served up cold. Cause it's like some folks about to get served up cold. Cause that's some cold ass shit right there. Like you we let them go ahead and enjoy the summer, but they better not get close to wherever the fuck it is. Cause it's like somebody is watching some people finally watching these motherfuckers. And however the fuck they watching them, it's like, it's real strategic. It's surgical right now. Like, I ain't even mad at it. They could be even getting some people, I'm hearing something about Chicago and California. It's one of those. Do your thing, bruh. I ain't mad at you. That Tupac song, shit. If anybody, I love me some Tupac. But that shit really hitting right about now. And shit, school, if I'm not mistaken, don't school start what? The first week of August or some shit like that? First, second week of August? Ooh, I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Am I supposed to keep that one to myself? They said this is up to me. Mm, mm. I guess that's gonna be a harsh, cold lesson learned. These motherfuckers, I see why God said, let go, let God do what he gotta do and how he gotta handle these motherfuckers, cause won't he do it? Won't he do it? Most of the time, some women, like, this is like somebody gotta be slow. This is like somebody quick to call somebody else slow and they the slowest one out of the goddamn situation. Cause I'm hearing, what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Somebody also, you gonna figure out that I'm hearing it's under control, sweetie. We got it from here. Thank you for keeping certain information. Shh. We appreciate it. You absolutely right. Shit, I appreciate it too. But why the fuck it took so long for them to finally catch on? I'm hearing observation. It wasn't psychological observation. It was just observation. Man, if these motherfuckers is fucking parents and they got kids that's about to hit high school or some shit like that, you just fucked up your own kid's life. Niece, nephew, or whatever. Somebody also, these are not the brightest people in the crayon box. You know what I'm saying? You can get bright colors in the goddamn crayon box. Shit, you can even get the motherfuckers with glitter. But these would be the motherfuckers that buy the crayon box and eat the goddamn crayons. Even a broken crayon still colors. Somebody is just like, how? Something is on lockdown. Something, the next 31 days is very crucial. So we are in July 1st, so now until September, I said September. Well, shit, something to go down from now to September. So I'm here to take down. Something's going to happen at a school. Windy something. Windy something. I know my kids, oh shit. It's going to be a lot of people getting in trouble. It's going to be a whole heap of trouble. If you don't know what the fuck that phrase is, motherfucker, you gotta be from the backwoods of the country roads to understand what I say. You are in a whole heap of trouble. Cause my kids went to Windy Ridge before baby James passed on. They was going to Windy Ridge. Or it's either Windy Ridge was the one Marcus went to or the kids went to. They went to one of the two. But I know Windy Ridge is one of the schools that my baby went to. If somebody's trying to go without wearing motherfucking deodorant, at least put some goddamn baking soda and lemon under that bitch. Please. Somebody mercy. Okay? They ain't musty. They mercy. Okay? With an R. With an extra R in it. Bitch, put some damn lemon, or if not, use key lime and some damn baking soda. If not, detox. Somebody is like, shit, it's something that's very prevalent, something that's going to be taken off here shortly. Someone wants to hide their participation in something. Somebody is like in the corner. When I say in the corner, okay, they trying to sit there, listen, trying to get motherfucker on the main line. Listen, Lord Jesus, hallelujahs, talk to me. Talk to me. I do not want to be somebody trying to figure out how not to be seen in this situation. It's like, don't get to praying now when you pledge to go ahead and block a person from, having free will and not having a new beginning. This is also somebody who was trying to block somebody from knowing truth about a case and stuff like that, but trying to be an enemy on the low, but also still steal from somebody. Somebody is literally looking to fucking hide that. Also, someone's trying to hide the fact that they messed with somebody or something. Also, this is people that could be sitting there like admiring someone's strength. Someone's name could be Amari, Amiri or some shit. Muriel. These were people loving to oppress people, or hoping that they can get people to be in a depressed state. If this is a person in law, they're dirty. Contemplate to make the truth known in a legal proceeding, but also protection from impious trying to make people irrelevant but use it based off of religion. Well, they not a Catholic. I'm going to do this to the maximum degree. They look like someone that we can go ahead and crush because do they have a medical record? This is like a person that if they did a case, they love to do cases on when if they feel that a person can get diagnosed with like anxiety, depression, or something like that. It's like that because this is a person that could have like a friend that is like a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Like if you looking into the law or something like that, especially a judge, see what's her main source of friends is. If it's a male or a female or somebody trying to be transgender, go see for a fact if they have a friend that's a psychiatrist or a psychologist. If so, and there's like cases or somebody have a court case recently, like since between April and now, and if they got a case coming up around the 15th or 16th, I'm not sure what day that is. If it's during a weekday and it's a court date that's going to be around this time, excuse me, see if they got this friend that's a psychiatrist or a psychologist. If they have a friend that's a psychiatrist or a psychologist, because I'm hearing something about misrepresentation. Misrepresentation, communication. And then they're trying to ask about how it is or how does the dysregulation of how they can persuade the case without looking as if they persuade the case. But it's like this person works really close with a friend that they have that's a psychiatrist or a psychologist, if not both. Especially if they got something on the docket from the 13th to the 16th. In particular, the 15th, 16th, but the 13th to the 16th. If it falls anywhere on a weekday, it's some case in there. Some of them could be cases with children. Something can be a case with religion or something like that. Go look into that. If you do not look into that, you're not like this. These cases right here will lock a motherfucker down that same day. Like you could walk into the motherfucking courthouse and arrest that motherfucker on the bench. Cause it's like somebody, instead of like getting the training, it's like, well, tell me if you could tell me this, and then okay, so what do I need to look for? What do I look for when I'm looking at the, the co-defendant, or when I'm looking at the complaintee, or whatever? It's like somebody is asking that. I'm hearing awesome. It's solved. Something about a word. Volume 253 or volume 53. It's a book inside. The office is like either book 53, book 115, book 253. Somebody is looking into a particular book. Something about a septic tank as well. Crispin. Martin versus something. Something versus something, but it's Martin versus something. I'm going to find it. Once I find it, I'll probably post it on the community board. But it's like somebody is going through a different case. But it's also something about co-defendants and something about a co-defendant, but Martin versus something. But something with a co-defendant. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, because now it's going to eat at me. Something about religious sectors. A clerk. A county clerk. Somebody's definitely using that app Marco Polo though. I thought that app was going a long time ago. That's crazy. I'm hearing 3 words, 3 keywords. Somebody is a construction worker for sure. Somebody could do security guard work. Somebody is trying to use something about a security guard versus using their actual a bodyguard place, because it's something about conflict of interest because somebody did something. Confirmation, but it's also whoever this person is that's a friend with this psychologist or psychiatrist is eating at me, bruh. It's eating at me. Because the shit that it was, like, it's eating at me because it's like, I smell bitch. But it's like, why would you want to sit there and do all this? This is also someone that is going to be a conversation caught about somebody doing something in a ditch or putting something in a ditch. Okay, well, if you're going to come see me, I'm going to toss this in the ditch. You go pick it up from the ditch or whatever. If somebody come by you, just say that you dropped something and you was trying to reach it or whatever the case may be. Make sure this person put their hands on it And once they put their fingerprints on it or whatever, then you could be able to get rid of the evidence. So somebody's trying to get rid of evidence, or hoping that they can be, somebody's trying to get rid of evidence. Co-conspirators. So someone's trying to get rid of the fact that they participated in this shit. But it's something about throwing it in the ditch. Medical providers. I'm telling you, this is a medical provider, a psychiatrist, psychologist, and a pathologist, a lab technician, basically forensics. Someone's trying to get rid of something. Something has been redeemed or retrieved. Enemies of religion and government. So this is like people using religion in the government system to their own benefit, but not for those who they participated with. I'm seeing the ring with the garnet in the middle, the garnet stone. So somebody's either a 5th, 7th, 9th, or 33rd degree. Lucy, Lucille, Wendy. Something about the name McReynolds. A hearing, the court hearing, about someone's mental state. Archangel Michael. Someone who was pretending not to see something now has no choice but to see it, but they like pissed off because it's like, shit, this was starting to get fun for me and it's no longer fun. Now I gotta tell it now. Like somebody's pissed because they got no choice. Oh, this July, the month's full of lies. It's coming to the surface. Medically as well, spiritually as well. Something is in the windowsill. The last name Wells, Wells. Wilkes, Wilkes. This is like somebody, somebody felt that they was going to have that some people was going to be behind them whenever they got ready to do this shit. So this is a person that want to be an Eastern Star so fucking bad, but they want to be the matriarch of whatever their chapter is. Like somebody's desperate for this, and it's like, well, shit, I'll get it before this person does, type shit. And whatever this is, somebody is definitely in the medical field, and they was hoping to get the backing of like some other people and stuff like that. And wanted these people to be like not helpful to another person, but it's like whatever this is, it ain't able to go on because this is like somebody, if they keep trying to do this shit, the lawsuit is going to be even worse on somebody. Like you already have medical malpractice on your motherfucking ass now, and then HIPAA violation then this is like premeditated, and then it's like if there's something else going on with someone and you're not helping, and this other person in authority of politics ambitions, this is a conflict of interest. Like, how are you a political authoritative person and you're getting involved in someone's court case, but you're not doing anything? You trying to play blind, like my hands aren't tied in this, but I can't see anything and do anything if I don't see nothing. You see, somebody was reaching in this type of situation. Somebody's name could be Richie. This is like someone trying to protect people so the truth really don't come out. But this is one of those, the truth shall set your ass motherfucker free. But apparently they want to be greedy. Somebody is fucking a minister or a pastor. Not sorry at all. And they was trying to hide it, but they also was fucking with somebody that when they was doing this, they caught something. They needed medicine. So it's like, was this a threesome with a political authoritative person that had political ambitions with a judge or some shit like that? Is this to get on the commission board? What the fuck is this? But they needed some fucking medicine, clearly. It's like going home and screwing somebody and thinking you got something. But this is like, if you seen that movie, Why Did I Get Married type shit. And it was like his friend was a pediatrician, but not like, adult doctor, but he did medicine. There's some shit just like that. And it's like, well, shit, you ever gonna tell your wife, like, you got the shot of penicillin? It's like, what you talking about, man? She was like, who you get it from, huh? Who you get it from? And he was like, I didn't do anything. I'm not gay. I'm not none of that shit. She was like, no, you got it from Walter. He said, what the fuck you mean? I ain't gay. It was one of those, Walter gave it to me and I gave it to you. Damn. Somebody about to have that type of situation, but it's like, you want to keep playing this fucking game too? Or whoever it is, somebody who's messing with somebody that they already had an inkling, but instead of this person telling like they wife or husband or whatever the fuck it is, but they involved with lawyers, judges, doctors and shit. But it's like these motherfuckers was fucking with some low life motherfuckers and caught some shit, and they just been circulating this shit around each other, but trying to keep this shit on the, I'm trying to keep it on the down low, down low. Now, if anybody know my association when it comes to R. Kelly, great music, really great music, great writer as well. But it don't change the fact about what the fuck he did. Even though he should have got some motherfucking therapy and seek for fucking help. Somebody like him young. Because it's like, this is a person wanting to keep this shit quiet. Because if this person is fucking with this person, they was just fucking for them to get this position and things like that. But the truth be told, between these men and these two men and this woman, or these women, is that they all of them have in common, they like them young. If it's a female judge, she like her man young. She could be 53 and she like her man to be in her, 18 and 20 and shit like that. No funny business. This is a woman that literally, what is that, a mosquito? It's a mosquito. Okay, stand a goddamn mosquito. But yeah, they like them young. This is also somebody, like, when you see mosquitoes and shit like that, flies, they're a nuisance. Somebody could be itching. So I'm glad I didn't get bit yet, but shit, that just made me like, ugh. Somebody like them young, this would be like somebody, if they got a son, they'll fuck on their son's friends on the low, whether they know it or not. Or they got daughters or some shit like that, they'll fuck on their friends. Like, I give you a little something, you in college, I got you. Tell you, you got this going on. I slide your little son so you can eat at college, and this to be a little college girl on the ground, sitting there getting a new wig or doing some certain shit, coming in a new car and shit like that. Like, how the fuck you doing this? Now, if I know any better, didn't they try to cover that up not too long ago for one of our political people in the state? Now, I remember they brought that article out real quick, and as quick as it came out, they try to clear that shit up within 24 to 72 hours. That I do fucking know. I remember there was some of the Santee did get accused of like doing something at a high school, at a college in Tallahassee before now. Let's not forget that. This is like somebody like, no, you put that little girl on a motherfucking gag order. Shit, anybody want to shut up and shit, how much you willing to pay me? Shit. You paying me $50K every fucking month. Shit, anybody will shut the fuck up. That girl get anywhere between $53,000 to $58,000 every fucking month. If not, she getting about $5,300 every fucking month. Based off trying to keep quiet about what the fuck was going on at that damn university. And then it's like every time that this person will find out that that girl was talking to somebody, it's just lo and behold, it'll be a foreign fucking student. And these students getting pulled over, they getting harassed. These are motherfuckers, I'm telling you, in the state of fucking Florida, y'all about to find some shiesty ass shit. Cause somebody is picking up on the same shit. What I'm throwing down, they picking up and they getting it and they seeing this shit. And how they motherfucking getting it is somebody is fucking showing their ass. Cause this is like somebody is jealous. Like, how the fuck you jealous and you married? That is a single man or a single fucking woman. You out here mad because shit, they in college. They living their life. You were married. You got to go home. You got to do politics. You on TV. You got a whole different fucking life you got to fucking live. And then you find out that somebody brought you some information. Lo behold, you know, that's like being the college snitch on, y'all remember that fucking movie, How High? The little boy that was the little security guard and shit like that. Somebody got a fucking situation like that right now. Either they go to like FAMU, they go to, you know, Florida State, they go to some type of university. You ever notice that now all some of these places where these kids, and it's like what these programs are, 10 times out of 10, these fucking politicians, if they're fucking on them young, they're in the STEM program. If they're not in the STEM program, they're going through their initiations to get into these fraternities and sororities. 10 times out of 10, or if not, it's retired young veterans or veterans that's been in certain shits, or they could be fucking people that's becoming of different origins and nationalities that they feel there's going to be or they know that they do their research on some of these countries that I'm telling you, I used to see this shit when I was in high school my damn self, and they'll do the research on some of these people that goes to come from different countries, and they see if they're well off. They'll see if they struggling, if they need money, if they need sponsorships and shit. They be looking into that shit, and when they be knowing it, that's how the reason why. And then it said that they fucking on them, and they get found out that they messing with this person. You could tell how jealous, like, or possessive or obsessive that they are about certain people that they mess with. And when they be super obsessive and stuff like that, that's when you get on the news where, oh, this person's dealing with immigration or things like that. Or say it's the little girl and she messing with somebody higher up, or, you know, daddy just so happened to be working with these fucking people. They will end up getting the boy that they like or the girl that they like, and they can't get close to them, or it'll be a kid that do better than them, smarter than them, already, you know, figuring out ways how to make their own type of money because they can't think for themselves. They'll go back, hey, baby, sugar daddy, you know, can you go ahead and get this person hemmed up? They're an immigrant. That should be fucking happening more often than not. I used to see some of them white girls when I was in high school. They was fucking on these teachers and shit like that. And these teachers would literally fail some of these fucking kids based off of one of the students they was fucking on. I seen that happen more often than not. When I was at Niceville, when I was at Ocoee High School, when we had West Orange and shit like that, even though it was segregated and they used to try to hide that shit, like, that shit is for real, for real. Westside Tech was notorious for that shit too. What's that university over there off of John Young? That school was fucking notorious for it. Those would be the motherfuckers that hold up your damn transcripts and shit like that. And unbeknownst to you, it'll be somebody in a motherfucking building that didn't like you or some shit like that. They'll do some shit like that to you. That shit is a real thing, and it still happens to this day. If you can find out who somebody was fucking on, I guarantee you can sit there and find out exactly who told and who did this shit. I guarantee it. Oh, you was only going to give me 3,000 and you told me you was going to give me 6. Okay, well, I see that you messing with somebody I don't like, so I'm going to go leak this information. Like, they be having some of these motherfuckers by the balls. Nah, I ain't going to hold you. They be having some of these motherfuckers by the balls. Or these females, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when they officials and shit, they be having their favorite little piece of meat. And then sometimes, most of the time, some of these women be liking more fucking women. So they got their favorite select of women, and then they got they three. Like if they really out here like that, whether you know it or not, it's gonna be 7 people they have. It's either gonna be 4 of their favorite dudes, 3 of their favorite girls, or 4 of their favorite girls and 3 of their favorite dudes. But they'll keep them in rotation. If they, one of them getting sick to get locked up, it's just like, how you call it? She gotta have it. But the newer version, not the Spike Lee version, but the newer one, that's how them fucking female political people or judges and lawyers and sheriffs and them, that's how they fucking be moving. You remember that she had Mars, she had the other dude that did whatever it was, and then she had the rich dude that was married. That's a real fucking thing. These motherfuckers want to be Lola Darling so fucking bad, and then be like, oh my darling, she's itchy and scratchy today. It's like, who the fuck did I do, and why is this shit showing up on my face? Oh, it's a cold sore, bitch. That ain't a cold sore. That's herpes. Okay, these be motherfuckers. I'm like, it's just a cold sore, bitch. That is herpes. I swear to God. I be hating when bitches used to come on. Yeah, it's just a cold sore. Bitch, you got herpes. Just say it. You put something in your motherfucking mouth that you ain't no business put your mouth on. Don't put your mouth on me, and I'll put my mouth on you. Type shit. These be motherfuckers that just don't get that part. One of them be knowing how, if this is a dude or whatever that had participated, this is a motherfucker that they can get. Like, you can have it and things like that, but if you don't know when you're going to have an outbreak, that's when it's contagious and you can spread it. If you know that it's under control or whatever, you're least likely to spread it to other people. It's just like, it's a misconception about some of these people. Shit, can you bring back sex education so motherfuckers can know and not be around here trying to lie, talking about they got cold sores and shit like that? Like, motherfucker, you put certain shit in your motherfucking mouth that you ain't got no business doing. It's literally a female cop or official in position that's sitting here like swirling this shit. But this is be a motherfucker that be quick that if they found out somebody they messing with, they'll sit there and get other people that they can have under control with them to try to call them mentally insane just to keep the ones that they want to keep with them under control. Like, shit, that's my favorite piece of little meat right there. I'm trying to keep your ass out and trying to make sure you don't get on parole or fuck up your parole. But you fuck up your parole, you already know. And you go over there messing with this person, you gonna know. But this is also somebody that could be messing with somebody that's in the sheriff or a police department as well, messing with them on the low. Someone could be between the age of 38 and 42. Somebody could be 64. I'm also getting this like a repeated pattern. Someone's trying to get in, fall into the background so they don't be seen. Somebody born in April of 1965, or somebody could be 64, 65 years old. Somebody, you may notice that somebody probably just got more security lately or something like that. It's just like something milady, or Mercedes or something, miladies or something like that. Mercedes or something like that. Something about the name Carmichael. Somebody also could feel, oh, it's a pilot as well. Somebody could be a pilot. It's like a pilot that could probably still, oh, somebody could be a young one at that. January 27th. Someone's name could be like Harriet, Ariel, Isra, Vanna. Somebody like to do dominatrix. Somebody's into that shit. They like spanking. Mommy needs a spanking. Or a pilot or something like that. Somebody into it's. This shit is really around like. This shit is surrounded by like sexual prowess. Somebody wanted to just go ahead and like penalize or get somebody not heard based off of this shit, because it's like, this is like somebody that was upset because they couldn't get somebody to participate or be a participant of this shit to go along with their bullshit. It's like, no, I'm not cool with this shit. Like, if you're gonna do some shit, you do it on your own accord, not because somebody's trying to force you to go into it just to be like, well, you'll be cool with us as long as you can go along with the bullshit. Like, no, I'm not cool with no motherfucking orgy and half of you motherfuckers spreading around the same shit to every fucking body. Hell no. And anything that I know and what I fucking know for a fucking fact, 10 times out of 10, if they're motherfucking trying to be an Eastern Star or a fucking Mason in this fucking day and age, y'all niggas got herpes. That's fact. That's law. And depending on the older they are, if they was fucking born like between the 40s to all the way up to like 72, the motherfuckers got motherfucking syphilis. I swear to God. Why the fuck would I want to be bothered? 10 times out of 10, if they got a fucking record and they went to fucking prison anywhere between like early, the late 90s up until fucking current, 10 times out of 10, they got that motherfucking hepatitis. If they ain't got the hepatitis and if they ain't got motherfucking syphilis, they gonna end up getting HIV, or they be sitting there borderline close to catching motherfucking HIV because they be one fucking sex partner away from a motherfucker that is a carrier of it. Doesn't mean that they have it, they're a carrier of it. That if they end up screwing that motherfucker, you gonna have HIV. Now granted, I can't confirm or deny that there is actually a real cure for this shit, or motherfuckers sitting there talking about their own prep. Anybody getting on motherfucking prep is borderline of basically having the estrogens or the fucking cells that's basically could end up like literally, if they get caught up with somebody that got like trichomonas, syphilis, or any of that shit, they're just one sex partner away from having fucking HIV. That's the only reason why these motherfuckers are like, yeah, I'm on prep. No, bitch, your ass is either borderline having that shit or you got that shit already. And you trying to keep it at bay, so whenever you take off that protection, that whether you screwing a man or a fucking woman, you're not giving away the DNA and your shit will go undetected, or that person who end up not knowing that your ass is either having it already or you just recently got on that shit and you end up shooting up the club or sitting there messing with somebody, your ass is going to show that you have a negative positive HIV test. That's what the fuck they don't tell y'all asses. That prep shit, whenever time I see that fucking commercial, that shit be pissing me off, because you're giving a false allegation. And if some of y'all fucking smart and you out here thinking that you want some prep, they only giving it to you because basically you already have the cells in your body. It just hasn't activated because the person who you laying up with, their cells haven't activated yet, but it's in their body. So meaning they will test that they have HIV. So a certain test that's going to show HIV, and other times it's not going to fucking show that HIV is in their motherfucking system. That's why whenever you know that, especially if you heavy on same sex, man or fucking woman, you supposed to, and you active out here in these streets, if you're not getting tested every fucking 3 months, 10 times out of 10, that shit gonna stay fucking dormant, and then you're gonna end up fucking with somebody, whether you knew that they had it or not. It's gonna activate in your motherfucking system, and it's gonna go full-blown HIV, if not to motherfucking AIDS. It just depends on how strong or how weak your fucking immune system is. And if you catch a motherfucker sitting there all of a sudden they want to eat healthy and clean, it's because their immune system is about to fucking kick in and show like either they're gonna start looking real fucking sickly, and they're gonna be just sitting there like, you could tell when a person's not taking care of themselves, and you could tell when a person is just letting they fucking self go, and they out here 10 times out of 10 they out here drinking, they partying, they on hard drugs, they still out here giving up their fucking body. The one who's healthy and trying to actually keep up with the antibodies and estrogens and really keep it from even getting to the HIV or things like that, they not out here like that. They're not out there like that. But these motherfuckers right here, they don't give a shit. They be like, I'm on prep, and they still looser than the goose, take off a fucking condom quicker than you fucking know. And then sit there try to hide it from you and shit like that. That prep shit ain't really what it's hyped up to be at all. These are people feeling like whatever remedies they seeing on motherfucking TikTok is gonna be their fucking end all be all cure to help their ass to you know, not have it, but it's like they got it. I mean, that motherfucker would pull like, nah, my baby mom have it, nigga. If she have it and you still fucking on her, bruh, that means you got it. Like he was trying to, I'm like, let me make sure. Cause it's like, is this anything like that? That's why people be like, well, why you don't want to be out? Cause why the fuck would I sit there and give my body to somebody and I gotta be 100% sure if this shit is something that is really happening? That's not fair to somebody else, and I'm sitting there laying up with somebody and I don't know for sure. That's the main reason why I know I got the motherfucking VA body motherfucking balls. Cause it ain't like I don't like shit. As soon as I find out you fucking with the same sex, hey, I'm in that clinic every fucking 3 months. Fuck what you talk about. That is health care. Okay? That's taking care of your motherfucking health. You're not gonna call me motherfucking crazy or incompetent about shit. I take my motherfucking health serious. The fuck? But for somebody, you need to know that this is something that medically, whether they explain it or not, I don't give a fuck about no man talking about, yeah, I might be bisexual or whatever, and I'm on PrEP or whatever. I don't even trust you like that, dog. Because if they can't be upfront with you about that shit, just trust and believe these will be like fucking people that don't mind catching something and giving it to you for fucking free and gladly and act like ain't shit happening. That's why it's just like a motherfucker try me and they try to do this shit. It's motherfuckers out here lying on their goddamn dick about that shit. And these medical providers trying to cover up the fact that they were involved with some of these people. Some of y'all be fucking surprised that some of y'all doctors be out here fucking with people that you be like, they did what? And they was messing with who? You'll be fucking shocked and surprised. Somebody used to be like sheriffs or cop couples that they do certain shit, and then on the low, like they'll bring in men or women into their fucking bedroom, but it'll be like, well, you know, if it's a man and they bring another man, it's like you on PrEP, do you got condoms, do you got this or whatever, and it's like when you last got tested, these be motherfuckers that lie all the fucking time. But these will be people allowing somebody. Didn't you say that they get around? This is like the same shit that they did to me last year, last fucking July. Still to this day, they'll sit there and play like, oh, she get around. But the craziest fucking thing, if I got around so fucking bad, why is it that y'all still only have me on camera with one person every fucking time? But this one person was the person that set up back in May or June last year for those people to put date drugs in a drink and recorded that shit that the sheriffs were fully fucking aware of and didn't do shit about it. So I was violated where the sheriff people knew it because they were trying to go ahead and avoid getting caught. And that was in Orange County, motherfucking Florida. So you think I'm going to be concerned about that dude, let alone his motherfucking family? And out here lying on me talking about she get around, I don't even do none of this shit. And then they had these fucking people at the goddamn VA and shit like that because my main source of getting, you know, checked out and going to the clinic was via the VA. Prior to me moving back around like June, July, I went to the Planned Parenthood out in Kissimmee twice off of Twin Oaks. So if they didn't find nothing then, I'm 100% sure if it was something on my fucking record, they have to make you come in to get that fucking results. You see? And then the Veterans Affairs, y'all still trying to hold on to fucking records and not try to notify me nothing. Y'all know y'all gonna get fucking sued. Ain't no fucking way to try to make shit. It's nothing for you to make go the fuck away. Then they try to report it as they didn't know where my fucking whereabouts. How the fuck you don't know my whereabouts and I'm sitting here talking to y'all? How you don't know my fucking whereabouts and I was sitting there reporting and going to school? You see? Until I reported that I wasn't. And somebody was still trying to collect motherfucking money off of that. That's why all these motherfuckers getting in trouble right now. They sit here talking about, oh, we ain't getting in trouble. Yeah, the fuck you will. Don't worry. If they sit here and going over DOJ and everything else, they making their way to the Department of Education. Oh, you reporting that these students is here and they ain't showing up? Well, I got video surveillance of this student all the way in Tampa, and you reported that they was in class this day. Oh, okay. And they still was able to go to this state board to go do what? A lot of motherfuckers to get caught up in that shit. This is one of those. That's what the fuck you get for sitting there treating fucking people bad. Also, these motherfuckers hiding behind the badge doing fuck shit, trying to get somebody to show somebody have something that they have and the other person don't have that shit at all. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. And this motherfucker's like, how, Sway? Here come Orlando folks in the room right now. Let's go ahead and play fake pretend like we're cool. Not. Somebody could have recently just did a offering or did something on their altar. Something about an offering on the altar, but a coffin. So somebody just trying to sit here and see if, like, well, you know what we've been doing and do. This is also somebody that is working with somebody that they don't realize, like, hey, shit, she know who he is and do. Let's just see if you keep it right. Destruction of the enemy and delivers from bondage. This is like somebody trying to bond somebody, like do a binding spell to them, but this is like a person not realizing somebody doing a binding to them. It's like somebody don't realize what's surrounding them, but whatever surrounding them is like this person is trying to keep this person like this, and it's like, I'm going to cover him and you can't see this and I'm going to keep doing this to you. Like somebody have a stench to them. Mark thy enemies with a stench. Some of y'all need to start praying like that. Who's your enemy? Shit. I ain't nobody's fucking enemy. Especially if you sitting here, you know, trying to conceal yourself of not wanting to be known. But somebody, you got somebody literally that knows something, but they're upset. Like, people be making emotional decisions and being irrational about certain shit, but then expect for you to give a shit when they doing fuck shit and allowing other people to do this. Somebody could be not realize that they're getting binded because it's like, somebody could realize they being binded because they're getting repulsed by wanting to be around someone. It's like, I don't want to be here. Well, I don't want to be here, but it's like, I don't know. Whatever that is not my problem. Let's get this energy up out of here. Thank you, Palo Santos. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, because something's fit to come down. Someone's name could be Audrey, Abria, off something, Austin, Arula, some shit like that. Arula. Somebody playing in this shit again. Someone's trying to go to a practitioner. You gotta understand. Let me make something very clear. If you go into a practitioner, the practitioner should be smart enough. If they take the money to do the work for you to do something towards somebody else, that practitioner, if they don't got common sense and they so greedy and up for fucking money, dear practitioner, you will take on this person's burden and karma right along with the person that you're doing this work for. So every time you take this money and whatever it is that they're offering you, regardless if you do the dark shit, whatever, how the darker the shit it is that you do, or you assist this person to do, whether you speak to them or whatever, but you take the money, you're going to get this person's karma. If this person's karma is meant for them to die within a month or two or within a year, you're going to go right along with them. You're going to carry their burdens and their karma. Every time that, if you are a practitioner at this time and you're doing something for someone towards particular people, you're going to catch the burden and the traumas and whatever it is of this person's burden. Because for me to say, oh, Rula, they do appropriate divination before they even take the motherfucking payment and say yay or nay, you're going to pay just the same way whoever this person is going to pay. Because somebody literally could feel that they're looking to avoid the burden. So they feel like that you will be able to help them have the protection or get them out of the shit. You're going to take on the karma and burden right along with them. Now, how deep this burden will go for you, it's going to go pretty deep for you to learn the lesson not to ever do that shit that is called do proper divination. If that shit say no, shit, I'm cold with it. Run it. But if it tells me yes or no, you're not getting that shit. And if I find out in the midst of this that you're coming on a behalf to do something to someone else, no refund. There's no fucking refund for some shit that you trying to get me involved in some fuck shit that could cause me motherfucking to backfire in the worst way. No thank you, no ham, no cheese. Self-atonement. Somebody got to be mindful because they are trying to figure out a way like this is probably a very, it ain't unique, but it ain't unheard of either. But it's like it ain't ever really been regulated. So someone, even if they try to play, oh, it's a dysregulation of emotions, okay, how dare you be a practitioner from these countries that practice it so fucking heavy every fucking day and have the audacity to try to associate it with a fucking mental disorder. That shit right there. There is a Fed sitting here watching some shit go on, and it's like, how dare them sit there and try to call something a mental illness, and they do way darker or crazier shit, and I haven't seen this person do anything fucking crazy. What, burning your hair is a natural thing. You're supposed to do that. It's called DNA. People fuck with your hair. People mess with your menstruation blood. Or you getting cut and nicked. People play with fucking blood. But this shit here, this shit right here, it's that different type of shit. And this is somebody sitting back watching motherfuckers, doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. They coming from, Colombia. They coming from fucking Venezuela. They coming from Mexico. You coming from Cuba. You coming from Dominican Republic and shit like that. And then you got the audacity to try to get in position to sit here and try to say, oh, it's a mental condition. But you going to the same fucking places that these people that you swearing up and down got mental issues. But you going to go do the same shit. So what does that make you? I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say to me bounce off of me and stick right back to you. You see? Somebody forgot about that shit from elementary school. They got mental issues. They're not healthy. So apparently you're not healthy and you got psychological and mental issues. Because clearly if a private investigator can go behind you and go figure out how to get a mojo bag, if they could go right fucking behind you and see that these people do some real dark, low down, conniving ass shit, and they just sitting there just trying to test the theory that, hey, well, can I do this to this person? And somebody seen that shit really fucking work because they see how fucking low vibrational a person is or can be. But, also trying to do this and see people psychological and shit like that. Bitch, I wish your parents would have swallowed a whole fucking bag of fucking Plan B before conceiving you. And you trying to get people charged on full some shit like this? That's crazy. Just to keep this fucking... It's some truth's gonna come out about this because somebody gonna sit there and be like, yeah, well, we got surveillance that you went to Georgia. We got surveillance that you went to the Carolinas. You got proof that you went over here to this country or whatever. Shit, anybody know if I'm mentioning like Mississippi and especially Mississippi? Somebody upset they don't want me to mention Mississippi. So they sit here messing with the camera again. But that's messing with the Gullah Geechee people. The Geechee motherfuckers. I'm going to be right back with this message because they sit here trying to mess with it because it's showing a delay on my end as well. So this is called double screen recording just to go ahead and try to feel like they control something. Somebody's too fucking overbearing for my liking. But it's still fit to come out. Somebody's name could be Michael or something. Micah or some shit. But I'll be right back.